Gentlemen, this is Mantelligence. Today, we're showing you how to hack your memory using the Pythagoras memory technique. The strength of your memory is the foundation of your intellect and your intelligence. And that's why having a technique that not only improves your overall memory, but also increases your memory recall and retrieval speed is so powerful. So, here's how to hack your memory. The technique. Before we show you how to do the technique, meet its creator, Pythagoras of Samos, the father of philosophy and the inventor of geometry. Remember the Pythagorean theorem? Yeah, that guy. This ancient Greek put an extremely high value on building and preserving his memory, so he developed a powerful technique to maximize it. And the technique is actually really simple. Every night, before you fall asleep, recall everything that happened that day in as much detail as possible. The exercise is basically like fast-forwarding a mental video recording of your daily activities. You visualize yourself, through your own eyes, going through each moment of your day. What did you see first? Was it your significant other? The clock? What's the first thing you did? Did you put on your wedding ring? A pair of slippers? Continue visualizing the events of your day in sequential order. What was the first thing you saw when you left the house? Who was the first person you talked to? What was the weather like that day? At first, going in sequential order will be challenging. The first few times, you may only remember major events. So, in the beginning, if you can't remember a lot of detail, don't get discouraged. Many see considerable improvement after only 3 to 4 days. The best time to practice it. Pythagoras and his followers did it first thing in the morning, but many find it easier doing it right before they go to bed. It's relaxing and it has the same result, and it seems to improve sleep almost as much as it does memory. See, not only does it help you fall asleep faster, but it also helps you fall into a much deeper sleep. The 5 powerful benefits of using the technique. After only a month of using the technique, many experience dramatically improved general memory. Not only will you remember more of what happened throughout your day, but it's also a lot easier to retain information, like people's names and their birthdays. Increased memory recall and retrieval speed. After only a month, your brain can recall all kinds of information considerably faster, like the name of that restaurant you went to a while back, or who won the championship 3 years ago. Noticeably improved sleep. At night, a lot of us have trouble shutting off our brains. With this technique, many fall asleep faster and fall into a much deeper, more restful sleep. You become more present. After regularly practicing this, many find that they're simply more present throughout their day. Now, this may have to do with the fact that the technique is a sort of mental unpacking. It allows your brain to be more relaxed and able to focus on the present moment because the subconscious doesn't have to worry about forgetting something. It knows it did all the unpacking last night, so it can just focus on the here and the now. It helps you appreciate each day. Time and life move quickly. By recapping your day each night, you realize just how much you did in that day. And this really helps to put things into perspective and helps you to value and enjoy each day more. That's how to hack your memory using the Pythagoras memory technique. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to let us know and give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to click and subscribe. And while you're here, why not check out these other awesome videos? Thanks for watching.